Thank you for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support.
Waves are up a little bit more than you would typically see here along the Gulf Coast. And then there's the rain and maybe some lightning too. You know, this has been our story across the South, the story of the summer, hasn't it? All the rain that we've seen. We are well above average with rainfall. In fact, this year, where you see the orange and the yellow, that's more than 8 to 10 or even 16 inches above average for the year. And it's not like it's just a little local area. I mean, it's this whole zone across South Louisiana into Mississippi, parts of Alabama. And just recently, just going back for the last couple of weeks here to the beginning of the month, we are above average and we've seen more than a foot of rain. That's the bright pink there, but even the orange and the red, that puts us here into 8 to 10 inches. And there's lots of you that have seen that much rainfall. That's a lot of rain. That's a lot of rain for a whole month, let alone just a couple of weeks, a half a month, right? And there's more today. I looked at this radar this morning and thought, wait, do I need to refresh? Is that yesterday? It looks the same, doesn't it? We have very similar setup here where we still have that onshore flow. We still have the moisture left behind from Nicholas, that tropical moisture. And so we're just going to keep it going with scattered showers and storms. Yes, in Pensacola, you are again commuting this morning with the rain. The kids are standing out at the bus stop in the rain. We are looking at those showers continuing with the flash flood concerns. That's why the watches are up again until tomorrow. And there's one area of flash flood warning. Those storms have moved on, but you know the drill. Almost always here, there's still that risk of flooding after the rain ends because streams and creeks are still running high. Some roads still might be covered with water there. And then we look at this forecast today. Everything lifting north up into Tennessee again. We'll keep an eye on Nashville. Not everybody will get showers and storms, but there is that chance. Memphis, Jackson, Birmingham, Montgomery, all could see rain. Some of it could be heavy at times. Most likely, we will see that really heavy rainfall closer to the coast. That's just, you know, direct access to all that Gulf moisture.
15, even 20 degrees above average. So that puts us on Sunday, some 90s, way north into parts of the Dakotas. We'll find some 90s. So summer, it is holding on in those locations, but maybe not for too long.
I was looking for records. There may be one or two records getting broken, like northern North Dakota into the mid-90s. But for most of you, it's actually not record-breaking. It's just well above average.
And you'll notice by the time we get into early next week, there's that trough swinging in, and you can see the blue shades. That's with the trough coming through, bringing in some of that cooler air.
Yeah, so temps are up. 97 in Lubbock. May not be a record, but it's way up there in terms of, you know, what you'd expect this time of year. Dallas, upper 90s on Monday. We got a faux pas. Look what happens on Tuesday.
It does a big drop. You'll notice that one. This is one of those fronts where you'll notice. We've had a couple fronts move through where maybe you've felt the drier air, but overall the temperatures didn't drop that much. This you'll feel it.
I mean, look at this, Oklahoma City. All right, so you're in the 90s for the whole weekend, starting today, 90s, 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 upper 90s, practically 100 on Monday. And then we get our faux pas, and we are 80. From 98 to 80?
That's a pretty drop.
That's
a pretty significant drop. Yeah. So yeah, we're dealing with that. Get ready for, again, some cooler times. That is on the way out there for you. All the while, we'll be watching for things in the Northwest to get a bit more unsettled. Now, normally when we see rain showing up on the map, we're thinking, oh, sorry, we're bringing bad news. This time, I think, we're bringing some good news to some of these folks.
Yeah, I know. You need rain. Now, of course, the problem always is, could it be too much? Will it cause flooding? You have to watch the burn scar areas. It will be windy, too. I mean, that's always a challenge with the firefight, but we're bringing rain in.
That's right.
It's a good thing.
Bit of a change in the pattern. You can see the moisture showing up on the water vapor just kind of pointed right there and directed into parts of the Pacific Northwest.
Then the numbers start going down. All right, so ready for some football?
Do you have to ask me?
I know.
Absolutely. Ready indeed, and hopefully you are as well. We got a lot of action that's going to be taking place as we head on into the weekend. Of course, there's college. We got the pros going at it as well, so it should be a fun time. Most, I think, games should be all right. There are a few games.
They can give you a break along the Gulf Coast, so that's good, right? Nothing imminent there. We're still watching this invest right off the Atlantic coast with a 70% chance of developing. It's moving to the northeast, and that movement is going to continue, which means it's not hooking back and coming back to land, but it's still hanging just a little too close for comfort, right? It hasn't developed yet. There still is, you know, a similar appearance to it with the activity on the north and the eastern side, but the trend is good, that we do see it continuing to move offshore and away from land as we get into the weekend. All right, so let's see what else is out there. We know this is the peak.
That leads us right into your video pick of the day.
So on Fridays, instead of Pick City, we do Pick Videos. And I absolutely had to pick the first civilian mission to space and the liftoff, which I just love a rocket launch, right? Who doesn't? The countdown.
It is cool. I'm mad I missed it live.
No,
I don't
Alex.
think so either. I don't think so either.
No.
Just checking, just making sure. Yeah, that would be just awesome to see
Like,
the Earth from that view.
What's the National Lampoon Vacation? There's Big Ben again.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it would be, every time would be.
Welcome back, everyone, here to America's Morning Headquarters. Yeah, so we do our pick videos this time every Friday instead of a pick city. And there were so many to pick from with the launch, actually. I loved everyone's view from the ground. I saw a view from the hurricane hunters, from their flight. They actually caught the launch. But we just got to, you know, go to the OG and take a look out here at what happened at launch. I mean,
Here it is.
there's nothing like a liftoff. I am lurking.
Come on in.
I'm looking at these temperatures. I just want to jump into this map right here, get into the warm for
A little
one last
too warm
weekend.
for me. Too warm, but hey, to each his own. All right, America's Morning Headquarters. We'll get you ready here for the